Before we do our workbook page, I have some story problems to do with you. Alex took 11 baseball cards to Jeffrey's house. He only had 8 baseball cards when he came home. How many baseball cards did he give to his friend? Okay, there's no extra information. You need all of the facts that I told you. Listen again. Alex took 11 baseball cards to Jeffrey's house. He only had 8 baseball cards when he came home. How many baseball cards did he give his friend? So first, are we adding or subtracting? We're subtracting because he came home with less, so obviously he gave some away. What's the sentence? 11 minus 8 equals 3. Tanya had 1 quarter and 2 dimes in her pocket. She spent 35 cents at the store. How much money does she have left? Now, here, the way they gave you the information is different than the way they normally give you information. I'm going to grab my coins to show you 1 quarter and 2 dimes. You can do the same. Just a second. Okay, here's mine. If you don't have any, you can just share mine. 1 quarter is how much? 25. When we add a dime, we're adding how much? We're adding 10. 25 plus 10 gives us 35. Plus 10 more gives us 45. So Tanya had 45 cents. She spent 35 cents. Now we could set up a math problem. You could do that. 45 minus 35. Or we can just look at our coins and we can subtract them this way. 45 minus 35. What gives me 35? My quarter plus 1 dime. So if I take that away, this is all I have left. So 45 minus 35 gives me 10 cents left. All right, those were our 2 story problems. Now let's take a look at our workbook page. Page 287, your name should be at the top. Some of this you will be able to do on your own after the video. Okay, I'm just gonna move some stuff out of my way so I can show you what I'm looking at. All right. Sorry about that. Here we go. So, number 1, it says color the hot air balloons with the odd numbers. So, odd numbers. We've been talking mostly about even numbers, so let's review our pattern for odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So, here on your paper, it says to color the hot air balloons with odd numbers. So you're going to look in the ones column, and if it has a 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, you're going to color it. So 80 has a 0 in the ones column. That's even. So we're not going to color that one. Then you're just going to look in the ones column for the rest of the balloons. Number 2, the answer is here, but you need to do this problem to figure out which bubble to color in. 5 plus 3 is, find the answer. Do the same for the rest. Number 3, color the even numbers green. Right here, you might want to write your number pattern for even numbers. I have it over here. Let's practice together. Even numbers, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Why don't you write that on your paper so that you can be reminded of it when you go to color. So again, look in the ones column, and if it has a 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, you're going to color it green. And that's all. You're going to leave the odd numbers alone. So up here is odd numbers, and down here is even numbers. If you noticed on Monday, I put some odd and even number songs for you to listen to. One of them you are familiar with, the even numbers cut down the middle, but I just found the odd number song, similar tune, but it reviews all the odd numbers. So I put those in today's assignment for you to listen to again. Just a fun way for you to review. A lot of the things that I ask you to recite or to look at in Quizlet or to listen to on the song, it is so help you memorize. Because when you get in second grade, the odd numbers are still odd numbers, but you're going to be doing more things with them. The even numbers, they don't change, but you're doing more things with them. So these are facts that you need to learn to memorize, and a great way to memorize something is through a song. It's very catchy and it stays with you. Okay, next on our paper is, remember the alligators? So the alligator eats the bigger number. So here, we would be using this sign, the less than sign. 57 is less than 75. The alligator eats the bigger number. Now, down here you need to figure out, did they add to get this or did they subtract to get this? Okay, I'm going to turn my paper around to the other side, and you can do the same. All right, let's look at this side together. Now this is practice with our ordinal numbers, third, second, fourth. I noticed on your last math test you did an excellent job with this. Mark under the third kite from the left. So here's the left, first, second, third. Mark under the second baseball from the left. You can do that one. Mark under the fourth straw from the drink. So here's the drink, find the fourth straw. Number 4, Tina read 3 pages of her book before school and 9 pages after school. How many pages did Tina read? So here's the numbers, and we're looking for all together, so it will be an addition sentence. And then number 5, place the golf balls in order from least to greatest. Look in the tens column to help you figure out which is the least. Then I would jump to figuring out the greatest. Then you're going to have 2 in between, so you'll need to make sure you put those in the correct order too. But I feel very sure that you can do that. All right, that is it for today. Do your best. Remember, I can do this. I can do it neatly. I can do it carefully. And then I can send Mrs. Gallucci a photo because she will be proud of me. Take care. Bye-bye.